Fills me. Little technical difficulties tonight. Oh my goodness. So let me see if I can find myself. I'm starting from get go here. We're gonna figure it out together. Believe it or not, here I am. Yippee skippy. Woohoo! All right. Sorry for the lateness of it. Almost 15 minutes late. Sorry. Hopefully, y'all find me at some point. So, tonight I'm going to be making these envelopes and I'm decorating them. I'm not making envelopes, I'm just decorating them. Okay, so it's just a regular envelope. Now, and here's what it looks like in beforehand. So, what we can do with these is I went ahead and decorated the top fronts, this part here already. Hi, Rose. How are you tonight? Um, so, or good night. Does that mean you're leaving? So, ideas for this anyway. I put a brad on this one. On the rest of them, I'm going to do hook and loop instead of a brad, just because I wanted to use this pretty little butterfly. And I can't get a brad through that. So some of the things you can do with these are you can put this on a front of a journal and make it like a removable, or possibly you could have it on either side of the journal on an inside of a journal. Now, if you don't make it too thick. Now, this little flower thing here I want to show you is it does stand out, like the width of my finger. So this probably wouldn't be good if you want to make these yourself, of course, is what I'm saying. But you could put these inside so they open this direction, they open this direction. You can put, if you don't want to put the stamp on there, whatever. You can also make them two-sided, so not putting anything in the middle, decorating this side and this side. But if you're doing that, you want to make sure that you slice just this up the middle right there. But then you want to, like, once you've put a slice up the middle, you also want to kind of angle just a slice this direction and a slice that direction. Because if you think about it, when you put it in your journal and it's folded, it has to have room for this to flip up and down. So you might have to take just a little 1/8 inch out of the middle if you want to use it that way. But what I think is the best idea for these is to send some happy mail in them. Just to stick it full of some happy mail and put it in another envelope and send it off in the mail. That would be what I think that you ought to do. That's what I saw this on Pinterest and I thought it was really cute. And then I wanted to do this style. So I did in my second live attempt tonight. I already had put this on, but all of them I wanted to sew them. So I don't like sewing on screen. So that's why I decided to do this. But now I'm going to, I kind of arranged them actually. So it's just cut and paste. Thank goodness, because, I'm so slow getting here with my issues I've had tonight, that I'm going to just do this route. So, and you could cover up some of this. If you have envelopes that, okay, first of all, if you have envelopes that are farther up here, doesn't have a point on it, that probably would be the ideal envelope. I didn't have time to coffee dye any. And to me, coffee dyeing an envelope would be really pretty. That's the ones I saw, was they were coffee dyed. And I thought, oh, that's so beautiful. And you know what? I think I just screwed this up. No, I didn't. It didn't matter. Anyway, so I just had some random paper here, that music pages, and I just cut them out and I'm almost out of this, guys. How do you like that? Did you notice anything different? Those of you who have watched me before. Uh-oh, I didn't want to do that up there. Let me do that. Let's see. I didn't think about that part of it. I glued that, and then I can't glue that. So for now, let me just grab something to stick on the other side, because I need it thickened up anyway so it doesn't rip. So I'm going to just cut off piece. That's too long, I'm sure. And then stick it under here. And actually, it doesn't matter to me if it stands out or not. So I'm just going to let it be that way. Whoops. There we go. We'll make it come up to about just a little over that. We'll be fine. There you go. Sorry, I'm a little frazzled because of my technical issues tonight. I have this lace that I want kind of halfway in between. I want this to go under, though, I think, here. Hope you guys are doing well tonight. These are old vintage envelopes that I'm using. I love these envelopes. They're so cool. They don't make envelopes like they used to. Of course, they don't make anything like they used to, do they? Very, very cool, though. I want to see... Oh, I wanted this more this way. Hold on. I want this to kind of overlap that. So I want this next. Ah. These are old vintage envelopes. They're security envelopes from back in the day. I filled my thing up today, but of course, you know, it's going to give me grief. So why not? That's what the deal is. It just wants to give me grief. And I'm going to rub this out because I don't want this all shiny, sparkly under here personally. I should use rubber cement instead on this, and it would be better. Where are you from, Rose? It's Rose Piners? Piner? Or is your name not your name? Maybe it's not your name. Anyway, I'm trying to get this off my fingers. Let me put some... I'm going to use rubber cement. I find that rubber cement works the best underneath lace and doily type things. So let me get some. I have it all handy dandy. I do not like the way that fabric tack shines through it, and this will just rub off, you know. It does take a minute or two longer to dry. There's that. But, you know, I'm not going to be worried about it. I like it better because you don't have the shine that comes through. Hello, Penny. Did you finally find me? Or did you just... I'm having a moment. Just having a moment. All right. I'm going to stick this on there. And if you guys wanted to, you could, you know, build this up a little bit in here. But, and I might do that later after I'm done. You know, I might add another little something something page. I am going to do a hook and loop on these. I think they're so pretty. Let me get my hook and loop. I didn't do that. What color do I want? Do I want to use my pinks? They're not really pink, they're peach. So I'm not going to do peach. Peachy, peachy, peachy. Now, if you guys need some of these, I do have these in my shop. These little dots. These are great for smaller envelopes. Brazilian. Ah, okay. Oh, I see. She finally let you go, huh? All right, so you never want to put the sticky, you know, the stickier part, the owier part. You want to put that on the bottom, not on the top. And you want to put this soft, squishy part on the top of the envelope, not on the bottom. And why would that be, Joy? Because you're going to be touching this part to go up and down. So you want the soft side here. Then you put the bad side, that's what I call it, the bad side, upside down. And, you know, because this is got lace there, I'm going to go ahead and put a dot. Oh, hi, Michelle. Boy, haven't seen you in a while, girl. Worrying about you. Are you doing all right? Okay, I'm going to put that down and I'm going to squish it and then I'm going to leave that one there. So there is our finished, our first finished one. And I might come back and add, like I did with the other one, some other stuff underneath a little bit. So these are all separate and I'm going to like trim them up and make them all purty. Purty, purty. Get that over the trash can. Bring all this down. So this is the part I've done ahead of time on all of them. So some of these, the little edges are flopped down, but and you know what? I think I'm going to use, oh, wait a minute. Which way did I have that? I had it this way, didn't I? Yes. Or did I have it that way? Maybe that way would be better. I'm going to put it that way. It doesn't matter. Oh. You're throwing yourself back together. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Because we wouldn't want you thrown out. Yeah, I'm just play on words there. All right, here we go. What I'm doing is I'm covering the edge of the envelope that is not covered by the strips of fabric going on the side here. And that's all I'm doing. I am going to use the Fabri-Tac for this just because of it doesn't want to behave. Oh, look at that mess of a ton. I'll scrape some of it off before I put it down. I really, you know, the butterflies are intended to be kind of light and fluffy, but that one's kind of already down and out. Ah, hello, Miss T. No, I wouldn't throw you out. That's what I meant. See, I knew you'd take it that way, doggone it. All right, so this side goes on last. This side goes on first. And it goes on like so. And, you know, I don't worry about it covering up here. It doesn't really matter. Look at this penny. I took mine off. I didn't make it pretty. I just took it off. This is my art glitter glue, in case you're wondering what glue I'm using. But, man, it was getting pretty rugged looking. Penny made hers all purty. And I said, that's just going to get all icky again, too. So I'm just going to take mine off. I had quite the issue getting in here tonight, you know. I come in late. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. My glue bottle. Yes. Wow, was it really bad? I like the little cleft palette shining through there, so that's why I'm gonna do that. I want this to kind of go over a little bit. I need some more, I guess. It seems to, I need to check the weather for like the next 10 days and see if I'm going to be a happy person or not. And if I can order glue. But that doesn't mean where it's coming from. I don't know where it's coming from, so I just, you know, but I live kind of in a cold place, so that's why. Sorry, I'm having struggle issues here again. There we go. And then along comes, I don't know, somebody. All right, it's time for rubber cement again. Where do I want this? I want that to peek through a little bit, but I want this, you know, does it have to be straight? It doesn't necessarily. Okay, I'm sticking it right there as I move it. Whee! Oops. I feel like I need light over here. There, that's better. Is that better for you guys? I think it might be. Oh, did I just cover? No, I didn't. Okay. So we got to get this up. Rub it off over here. That's the only thing. It takes a little more time. Do you guys like this idea? If you do, give me thumbs up. I always like a good old thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, Rose, I don't know if I've seen you. I think I have. Maybe, maybe not. But, you know, anybody that's watching later on and hasn't subscribed and would like to see more of what I'm up to, do so. I just happened to see these and liked them. And if this bothers you, you can cut that off. I think I might come back and add another piece under here. This is really sharp. Slice your finger. You know, every time I think of licking these envelopes the way that we used to back in the day. Yeah, no, no, no. These are always good to add a little. I didn't do it on the other one, but just a dot of glue just to, for, you know, it's your insurance. That's all. It's just your insurance. Oops, there we go. And I always put the loopy part. That's what it's called, loopy part. I always put it on this side. And I'm going to put a little smiley face dots there. And down we go. Smooshy, smooshy. There's number 2. Oh, lick an envelope. Lick it too. I've never been able to lick an envelope. Well, you know what? I used to do it all the time until, and this is really, you may not want to know this, but a while back, there was a little thing that, and you know, it's like when Facebook just barely started coming out, I think, with Reels and that kind of thing. So they had some smarty pants put on there that their daughter licked an envelope, and then her thing swelled up, you know, her lips swelled up, and then come to find out there was a roach living in her lip. Are you serious? It was probably bogus. Seriously, probably really bogus. But I'm just sitting there thinking that's like disgustingly gross. And I don't know if I believe it or not. However, I don't know which way I want this. I'm going to leave that off and do this first. You know, who knows? That's kind of... Ugh. 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 Can you guys see this? No. Well, that's what they said. They're stored in buildings with bugs crawling all over them, mouse poop and everything else, and roaches. And that's what they were saying on this, that, you know, you could get whatever from it. And I'm like, wait a minute. Before I put that on there real quick, I'm going to put that down, Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. So, you know, I never thought about that until, I mean, it was probably back in the 90s when the internet first started coming out that somebody said that, or it was on a, you know, they didn't call them reels back then. You know what I mean, though. But gross, grody, ugh, nasty, gnarly. You know, the funny thing about it, though, did your mom ever tell you that you should always wash your cans? You know, oh, here, I could put this one up here. And I never did, but I do now. Do you guys wash your cans? Oh, hi, Natty. How are ya? She didn't say hi to me. Oh, yeah, she did. You won't drink from a can either? Yeah, well, you better wash it before you pour it out, too. Ever think about that? Okay, I didn't need to go there. Let's see. I feel like my nozzle needs to be cleaned up. And I was going to say an untickled, but that ain't the word I'm looking for at all. All right. I'm going to put that right there. See, that'll work out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You wash everything. Boy, when COVID came out, my daughter went cray cray. She, you know, I mean, she was berserko washing everything she brought home from the store. Did you guys do that? I did at first, and then, but she was washing things that I wouldn't even think about washing, honestly. Ooh, let's get it over a little bit. We can get that note right there. Makes you wonder, you know? It really does. Kind of scaredy stuff. Yuck. Blech. I drink from cans all the time. I don't think about that because of the, you know, the cans are in cases. But I guess buggies can get in there too. Oh well. That's my life story. We're all going to die from something. Might as well be from bugs. This is the real side, but I like this side better because of the where the flower is. So, where the flowers are. All right, we're putting it right there. We are just about out of this goopy gunk. It's getting down to the wire here. There we go. Slather it on. I want it all the way to the edge. Good thing I prepped these ahead of time. My goodness. You know, the only reason I prepped them so deep, you know, I just trying to find fabrics and stuff, and then I wanted to sew it. But Penny and Twyla had great ideas today for me with these. So, yeah, using them on the front of an envelope or, you know, up or down on a page, and then also, you know, putting it in the middle of a page. You could do that too. But I just saw it as a happy meal. Happy, not meal, mail. Happy mail. You used to eat this? No way. It smells. Yes, this is school glue, and you know, I know why now, because it just rubs off. But it is acid free. See that? Acid free. And I tell you what, it is the best thing for lace and laces and doilies and stuff, because this stuff will just come off, and if you're using Fabri-Tac, it just gets stuck under, and it's, you know, ugh. I mean, you know how that leaves that little shiny stuff under there? Yeah. Oh, the white paste. Yeah, definitely some ate white. I used to eat chalk. You know what they said? That the chalk, if you ate chalk, it meant you had a calcium deficiency. That's what they said. I don't know what it is if you ate paste. Maybe you had a calcium deficiency too. You think? I don't know. I like these. I think they're pretty. I have other colors of these in my shop too. Did I tell you my shop is JJ with Joy on Etsy? If I didn't, now you know. But I have those in my shop. I think, help me out. I think I have white, black, and cream. Is that right? I don't know. Penny was in there the other day, and she was telling me what I had. I'm like, I used to have some pink ones, but I don't any longer. So, uh-oh, that's a lot of glue. No, no. I'm going to squish it down and leave it. There we go. I think these are beautimous, honestly. I am out of pink, but I think I'm out of transparent too. I used to have some transparent ones. Oh, hi, Joyce. Citrus Heights, California. Well, give me a thumbs up if you like them. You're a retired teacher, and the talk of eating chalk and glue is yucky. Sorry. Okay, that subject's over. We promise. I used to eat dirt too. But only that real fine, very, very fine Oh man, I'd eat dirt like my mom. If she only knew how much dirt I truly ate. Oh, you know what else? If you have a brother, um, they dare you they dare you to eat dog food. Yep, they sure do. Oh, it's nice to know that I'm picky about the dirt I ate. You betcha. I'm telling you, I only ate the one. I would not eat clumps of dirt. It had to be the real fine stuff because it smelled, and I mean, it just had a smell to it, you know? Okay, so when we were young, my dad had built a cellar um in our basement, you know. And I loved the smell of it. You know, it's like to this day one of my favorite smells, and I know that's gross. However, I love the smell of that cellar. The things that we tell on the internet, I tell you. I forgot to cut these little pieces off. It's all right. Go away. Go away. Oh, I'm messing up my underneath stuff, guys. Oopsie. No! Let go. Eh. Ugh. It's okay. It's okay. Old musty dirt smell. Yep. I seriously did. Ah. No, this is kind of a vintage security envelope with a gummed here's what it looked like originally. And it has the preset stuff on it. Central Park dirt is the finest glue in North New York. See, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can. But yeah. So when I saw this, they had used an envelope that was made of, it was coffee dyed. And I thought to myself, well, I ain't got none of those. Okay, ain't the word and ain't gonna say it. No, I don't have any of those. So we're going to see if I have any other colors. And guess what? I did. I had these. And these are even prettier. I liked it. I liked it. I'm trying to catch up. Did I miss anybody? Anything? I used to rub Elmer's glue on the palms of my hand. Oh, yeah. You know what we used to, well, we had this conversation once, but you might not have been here. Um, you know the rulers, the wooden rulers, the old-fashioned wooden rulers, and some of the plastic rulers as well. They have that dip in the middle of them. I wonder if I have one. Well, here, like this. They had that dip in the middle of that. So every night we would take our glue, our little white glue, and we'd fill this up and we'd set it in the windowsill. And in the morning, oh my gosh, we'd come in and we'd make fake fingernails. Oh, isn't that so stupid? We did. We cut them and ground them, and then we put them on our nails. They lasted about 5 seconds. Oh, man. Oh, Joyce says, Peeps, do you think a swap of, say, 5 to 10 cool envelopes would show interest? Would I host it? Maybe. Are you in a group, Joyce? I was actually thinking we haven't done any swap in my group forever. And, you know, people stopped swapping, you know? They really did. They just kind of just stopped all of a sudden. It's like after COVID got over, they kind of hung around for a while, and then all of a sudden, boop, they're all gone. And it was kind of a little aggravating. I'm going to stick this there, and then I'll come back and do the dye stuff. Hold on. Ooh, that fell off. Let's see. You just make junk journals and like envelopes. Let's see. We do 2 and oh yeah, the fingernails. Isn't that funny? So funny. Us, we're just silly, aren't we? The fingernails, making our own little fake fingernails. Did you hear that? Did you see that? Well, I need to do better, don't I? Look at this mess. All right, Joy. We're going to do better. That's where it's going to go right there. Oh, well, while I have it off, I should have done this. Ding dong. Hurry, hurry. The glue's gonna dry. Oh, it's fine. There. I just like it a little higher. Get a little higher. We're going to scoot that up to about right there's where I want it. You just started making junk journal? Oh, yeah, we had this conversation, didn't we? I counted mine the other day. I've made a, uh-oh, I think it was 185. 185 junk journals. I should ink that, huh? I don't know that it's going to even show up. Probably, well, I'm going to waste my time. It's not going to show up. Nope, it is not. This is also a little layering exercise for y'all too. See, you just get a little layer here and there. That's right. What ones have you made, Natty? What kind? What's your favorite so far? You know, I love woodland. That's my favorite. Oh, good thing I put that up there. See there? Ooh, should I bring it down a smidge? Oh, I want that side over there. Never mind. Sticking it over here. I feel like I'm wasting. Hold on. If I put this over here, I mean cut it off, I like it better. So I'm going to cut this little piece off right here. Can't waste lace. Let's see. For example, my health insurance company sends an envelope with a huge window. Oh, so does Discover. I love them. I love my eyelets. I love that eyelet you used, both of them. Just today, I found some blouses in my garage and my stuff. And then Penny says, I love the shabby chic look as long as I can use lace. I'm all about it. All about it. How far does this need to go down? Just hitting it right there. Okay. Here we go. I don't know how much longer. Okay, well, that needs to go on before it goes away. I gotta get it off. Get it off. Get it off. Get it off. Well, you can. Uh-oh, it got pooey on my little finger there, didn't it? Keep peeling it and doing this. And if it gets little gummy spots like that, just go with it. Sit there until you can get it off. Or you can use your glue eraser too, if you want just a little, there we go, a little speck off. That needs to be more. You just started, or you've only made the one you're working on, Natty? Is that what you're saying? Oops. We don't want no junky work here. Ah, okay. What journal, what kind is it? What are you making it of? I know you probably told me this in another live, but you know, it's been, I've slept since then. I have. Okay. Did I get this on? Yes. All right, next. You know, my first one, I think, if I remember correctly, took me about 3 weeks. And it is just, you know, you never know, right? They got, you know, now, I mean, I can make them so fast. Isn't that funny how with anything, practice makes perfect. It really, really does. So there's hope for all of us. Of course, it depends too if you're working or not working and all that fun stuff. Birthstones. Oh, that's interesting. You know, I love the unique, different ideas. Let's see. All right, so here's these that I put together. Did I finish them all? That's zip, zip, zippity, zip, zip, zippity, zip. Okay, I'm going to sell these 4 in my shop as one set if anybody's interested. But I'm going to try to attempt to do the innards part of this. Oh, I did it the wrong way, Mom. Phooey. I could do it this way. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Nobody. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. I'm glad to hear that it, because it still takes you a bit. Oh, you know, if one of my really involved ones, you know, of course, you know, I work on them all day long, all night, all day. Don't get up from my chair. That's too, you know, that makes a difference. Oh, be right back. Gotta let the dog out, so she's not gonna hear what I'm saying about it anyway. See how it is? Anyway, what was I saying? I don't. She let the dog out. That's what she's saying. I don't know. Lord help me. I don't know. We were talking about making journals. Yes. I'm going to do it like this. That way I know where it goes and I don't have to worry about going over. Okay. Oh, we were talking about how long it takes. That's what we were talking about. Well, a really good one if I worked 4 solid 24-hour days. That is the answer. You know, I can do a really nice journal in that. You have 4 going. See, I can't do more than one at a time. I really don't like doing more than one at a time. I can't find something and I don't know what to do. I have to buy something or start another journal. Well, I take gallon baggies and I put my stuff in there. This was the other one I did. I don't know if you guys saw that one. I take gallon baggies and just start collecting stuff in it. And that's the way I do them. So, hang on. I gotta get this garbage out of my way so I can move this garbage over. 1 moment, please. Look at all my little piles of... I don't know if I have any more lacy stuff to do this. I have this, and I have this. This might work on tippy top, huh? This is vintage fabric. And you can tell it's vintage if you can tear it from both directions. Right. Ooh, I do have some more of this. That would be fun that direction, right? So I could put that there. And this here. More butter. More syrup. Okay. That'll be the top. And I'll sew that on after my live. And then this stuff. What are we gonna put here? Hold on. I got another jar of fun stuff for that. That'll be over here. This is why I save my scraps, y'all. Seriously. I love to save my scraps. And I love all about it. So, these are old vintage envelopes. They're so yummy. A few little words wouldn't hurt nothing now, would it? I guess I can throw that piece away since oops, let's do this. Let's put this over here, this over here. We need a little, lace. Look at this beautiful lace. Look at that lovely stuff. Isn't that gorgeous? I don't want to really pull a full piece though. Hold on, do I have another piece? I have 2 little pieces. Is this one big enough to make a difference? Not really. Wait a minute. I really don't want to pull That's what I used on the other ones. Hold on. Let's see if I got anything in this little but ooh, black. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Maybe I should do black. Okay. But it's not all about the gluing, it's about how. I'm sorry, I'm not reading the whole thing. It says, I thought it'd be easier to make a junk journal, but it's not all about gluing, it's about how. Yeah. And then Joyce says, I do that too, Joy, but I have boxes now because the stacks got to be 3 to 5 inches tall. I guess that says I have too much stuff. Oh my goodness. Yep. Love the stripe you added. That is vintage material too. I don't know if I like the black. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, look at here. Look at here, Mama. This is really vintage. You see how thin this is? Can you see through that? That is like thin. You can see. Oh my goodness, that's thin. This is off of a very vintage doll dress. That's what that's off of. And I kind of want to use that. But if I use that, I have to use something like this. Wait a minute. Here. That would be pretty on top of it. Yeah, Mama. Yeah. Okay. Have you ever seen a doily like this? I bought some of these at a thrift store. Can you see that? Maybe with white. Here. Look at that doily. Isn't that pretty? I bought a bunch of those. Nobody wanted them. Oh well. Ooh, this is pretty too. Oh my goodness. I could put that there. Wait a minute. If I put this stuff here, and then that's going to cover too much. Oh, man. Now what do I do? I could put that there because that's kind of boring there. What do you think? Quit catching on my fingers. Oh. Wait a minute. I need one more of those little... One more of these. These come in a strip. And I got them off of Temu. So... Ow! Did you see me? I cut myself. I didn't cut myself. I just hurt myself. I'm not crying. I'm going to cut their little edge off of the bottom here. So, I don't know. Does that match or not? If anybody can read this, they would know that this is about vegetables and fruits, probably. T ran away. Oh, she probably didn't. Well, who knows? She might have. She can do it, though. It's okay. All right, so maybe I'll put that there like that. Does that look okay? Or is this out of place? That might be too much. Hold on, she said. Hold on. Oh, it's ugly. If this was under this, nope, then I can't see through. This is how I layered it up, though, just in case you're interested. I don't like that either. She had to go pee-pee. Don't tell nobody. Be your secret. I think the black and the white's too much. No. How about this? It's littler and shorter. And then that could go over the top of that. That's white and cream. That's white and cream. What do you think? Does that work or not? I have to have one for myself. You missed a lot. Yeah, you done missed it all. Sure enough did. All right, we're scooting this out of the way. We're going to layer up like that, and I'm going to flop this over like this and flop this down like this. Oh, let's see. Oh, Natty says this is turning out really nice. I did get them on Temu, Miss Michelle, and you have to find our groove and go with it and watch great videos like Joyce. Thank you. That's very sweet of you to say. And take ideas and put my take on it, and I might change the color, the style, etc. Well, you missed a lot. You shouldn't leave for more than 2 minutes. I mean, 5-minute rule doesn't go for Joy's lives. You miss a lot. Just saying. Just saying. All right, here we go. I'm going to do this, and then I'll be... Man, I really... Nah, it's all right. I'm going to do it like... Scoot out of my way, y'all. You're in my way. I like the stuff to show through. I really do. All right, and try and find things on my desk. Wait a minute. What? Oh, you guys... You were crying in T's live? Is that what you're saying? I think you just like to cry. Just kidding. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. What are you doing over here? Come on. Pucker up and see it got on my desk. Yucky. Ooh, it's time for the cat to eat. He'll be happy about that. All right. This is so thin. Oh my goodness. Do you see how thin this fabric is? It is like mega thin. If I cover this, it's not going to be, you're not going to see it anyway. This is what I like about this though. T yelled at Edwin and told him to, he's a dumb nose. A dumb nose. That's funny. Uh-oh. Did I put the wrong side down? I did. Oh, well, too late now. Sorry, Charlie. Nobody will know except you guys. Oh, you guys are so silly. All right. So, we're going to do that. I feel like I need a little peachy color. You know, nothing about it. Just get a brand new piece of paper, huh? To mess up. That's a little thick. It's a little thick. Here. Now you're talking about me, naughty girl. Oh, you're not a bully, T? Oh, just kidding. I am live on Mondays at 7:30 p.m. Central. And then I am live here. Oh, yes, Mondays. Today's Monday, right? You're messing with me, Natty. I'm also live on Thursdays at 3 in the afternoon. So there you go. Now you know. Central Standard Time. I think I'm going to go down here to put this on. And then I'll sew this on later and glue that on later. Oh, I need a stamp. I don't know that I have another pink stamp. Doggone it. Shoot. Pew, pew. Anyway, that's what it's going to look like when I get done with it. Oh, wait a minute. I can't keep up with you guys. Teresa's not really a bully. She made us say that. Shame on you. And Penny, she paid you to do that. Ha, ha. Okay, anyway, that's the way it's going to look. Let me show you all the ones I did. And then we'll say nighty night night. How about that? Give me the thumbs up before I go, though, y'all, please, if you will. Here's the first one, and I did this one with a, this is a brad, and there's inners, and these would be great as a happy mail. I'm going to put these in my Shop JJ with Joy on Etsy, and so, you know, if you want to add a stamp, if you don't, whatever. And I left the back. You could glue this on a page. You can make it removable. You could put it in or out or whatever. And so here is the next one. You're on the East Coast, so I have to adjust time so I don't miss it. Oh, I appreciate that. So, there we go. Fun, fun, fun. And here we go. Let's make sure they all work, shall we? You know, I might need to add some more. Boy, those hurt when you push them down like that. It can't get through there. Oh, there. That's better. Okay. I just didn't push it hard enough. And then this one, let's make sure it works. I mean, these are gorgeous. And this one, I might add another piece under that. Let's do that real quick before I go night-night here. Because I don't like things unfinished. Unfinished. Oops. It was this one, right? Yes. Ink before we stink. Oh, let's do this side. This side's pretty. Okay, it don't matter. This side. Oh, I give us 1, 2. Oh, the thingamajigger. All right, so I'm gonna go up and down and up, and then we're gonna make it fit. These are easy to make, y'all. So if you want to make one, just get to it. Simple. Simple and free. Simple and free. Joy will rock us to sleep. Rock-a-boy baby in the treetop. There you go. All done. And then I'll finish that one. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. I appreciate it. Have a great day. If you haven't subscribed and want to see more from me, please do. And I will see you on Thursday, 3 o'clock Central Standard Time. And I love you guys. I will see you soon. Remember, your day is full of choices, so choose joy. Have a great day. You make it look easy. Oh, you're welcome. They are easy. They really are. They're real easy. Okay, night-night, guys. Bye.